I said good morning. Can I help you with anything?
No, I don't need any help today. Thanks,
Okay.
though.
Do you have any SOS related business I can help you with at all?
No.
No, okay. Can I ask you to turn the video off inside the facility?
Yeah, you can ask, and I'm gonna respectfully decline.
All right. Well, I had to ask.
Yeah, sure. No, I appreciate that.
All right, so I'm sure you know the process, right? Because you've done this before.
What's the process?
Well, I gotta notify the police department that you're in here.
Sure.
I'm just letting you know. That
Yeah.
way you're
I
not
appreciate you being
blindsided.
respectful, but and respectfully back, we do have the right, this being a state-funded facility and a public lobby.
Yeah. I've looked
So-
into it, and I've got to do that, so just letting you know.
I understand your guys' policies. We're just exercising constitutional rights is all.
How's it going, sir?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Not too bad.
You mind if I start with your name and badge number?
Yep, Officer McMean, and 214 is my badge number.
Can you say your last name? I don't want to.
McMean.
McMean?
Yep.
And what was the number again?
214.
214?
Yep.
Appreciate
You want to go
it.
outside and we'll talk real quick and we'll figure out what's going on?
Respectfully, I don't. Am I being ordered to go outside?
Yeah, we're going to go outside.
So I'm being detained right now?
Just until we figure out what they want done.
What do you mean by what they want done?
What'd you come in recorded for?
Because it's a constitutional right.
Doing anything other than that, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna file a FOIA request before I leave.
Yeah, more than welcome to, man.
Yeah, appreciate that.
No problem. You want to head outside and we'll talk, though?
If I'm not being ordered to go outside, I'd rather not because I do have the right to be in here. So unless I'm under the threat of arrest.
Just going to read that on your way in, man?
Respectfully, I'm not gonna answer any questions.
How we doing?
I'm doing good. How are you? Mind if I get your name and badge number?
Yeah, my name's Investigator Ryan Metter with the Illinois Secretary of State Police.
Yes, sir.
Are you a First Amendment auditor? Is that what you're doing?
I'm just a citizen exercising constitutional rights today.
Sure. So, as you know, there's a sign there that says notice recording or photography of any type is not allowed.
Okay.
Yep. So you can't have you videotaping inside the facility. And there's that. State's case law favors. State of Illinois has to not allow the recording or photography of any type in Secretary of State facilities. All inquiries should be directed to the Secretary of State Office of the General Counsel, 217-785-3094, and ask for CAMERAMAN.
Do you have any case law attached with this that you would be willing to provide me, or?
Contact the General Counsel, and they'll be able to give it to you. So, you have
Sure.
your ID on you?
No, I don't
You don't have it?
actually.
Okay. What's your name, partner?
Am I being detained right now?
I mean, unless the Secretary of State wants you trespass, that's why I'm trying to get your name.
Okay. What statute would that be trespassing under? State-supported land?
Well, you disregarded a sign that says recording of any type is not allowed, so you
Right.
violated that sign.
So you are suspecting me of trespassing?
I'm saying if we want to trespass you, I would need your name. So
I am being trespassed?
As of right now, you're not being trespassed.
Okay. So as of right now, I'm not under suspicion of a crime.
Okay, here's the thing though. If you show back up and you cause issues, then we'll have your name.
Nobody even asked me to leave.
Okay, well, they're asking you to leave.
Okay. Or respectfully, I'm going to decline.
So now you are trespassing.
Okay.
So what is your name?
Would you mind, before we move any more forward, because I'm gonna do you a favor,
Yeah.
okay? Before anybody loses qualified immunity, look up the statute that you're willing to trespass me under and cite that. I promise you it.
Okay. Are you refusing to leave the property? Is what I'm
Will I be arrested if I don't leave?
saying. You'll be cited. Yeah.
I'll be cited with what citing?
Criminal trespass to property. Actually, it's criminal trespass to state-supported property because you're refusing.
Look that statute up, and it will be in plain text why I am not in violation of that statute. I've just been through this. I'm doing you a favor, Metter, Officer Metter.
Yeah, you got the name right. Yep.
And
Most people mispronounce it, so thank you
well,
for saying
you
that.
gave it to me first, and I appreciate that. Obviously, in the heat of the moment, that I'm not very confrontational at all. I'm not looking for a confrontation, but I'm not looking to have my rights stepped on.
I understand. I respect that. I respect your, I appreciate that and everything. And like I said, I'm just telling you that, that's why I gave you that piece of paper.
Yeah.
Okay. And here's the thing: I'm not looking at writing you a ticket.
Right.
I'm not wanting to go down that. I'm just wanting you to
Would I
respect your rights
would
and stuff
so
like that, but
the
if they want you out
summons?
of the building,
Yeah, the summons for the ticket, would that go to the municipal court in Salem?
it would go to the Marion County Courthouse.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna do you one
And like I
last
said,
favor
I'm
here.
not telling you I'm trespassing you, but I would like your name for my case.
Yeah, and I understand how that goes, but no matter what, I'm not gonna give it. I'm gonna do one last favor for everybody here. Call Tim Hudspeth. You're gonna do yourself a very big favor with your career, and I'm not trying to be a dick.
Yeah.
I know it sounds very pretentious me saying that. Call Tim Hudspeth right now, and I promise you he will tell you I'm fine to do what I'm doing. That's the bottom line. He doesn't know me personally, but I just dealt with him personally. Call Tim Hudspeth. He's going to be the prosecutor. He's going to know what I'm doing. It doesn't matter who does it. If you're off shift, if any one of them guys in there decide to come in here and record, we have the right to do
Well,
it.
here's the thing. I appreciate what you're doing. Okay, I'm not, like I said, I'm a full advocate for people using their rights. Okay?
Sure.
But with it being a Secretary of State, so they have their own policy, and as far as the general counsel goes also, that's why we give you the number for the general counsel, is a lot of people have social security cards, birth certificates, other things out here that we don't want people recording. You know what I mean?
Well, they shouldn't be dealing with that in public, though. You know, if they're going to deal...
They have to do that inside.
No, they can take them
Right,
somewhere private. So 720, let me see if I remember this right. 720 ILCS 521-5. That's criminal trespass to state supported land. And I'm going to read it right from the illa.gov.
They want you trespassed.
You mind if I get your name and badge number?
My
I didn't
name's
get
Detective Swagler.
Detective Swagler.
Yes, sir. 295 Salem Police Department.
295. I appreciate that.
Yep.
I'm going to read you, and I know this will be my third time saying it, but this will be the last favor that I do everybody here. A person commits criminal trespass to state-supported land when he or she enters upon land supported in whole or in part with state funds or federal funds administered, granted through
I'm gonna go in and
state agencies or any building on the land by presenting false documents or falsely representing his or her identity orally. I haven't done that, right? We'll skip to the part where this will apply, what it doesn't apply. Okay? If I refuse to leave, well, I'm going to go back inside.
And now he's stating he's going to go back inside.
Absolutely. I have the right to. I came out here on my own free will, not because I was being detained. Just do me a favor.
You're allowed to stay outside, but you can't record inside.
I'm allowed to be inside also.
Okay, he's arguing that he is.
17,000,
When I remain upon the land or in the building, here's the important part, and who thereby interferes with another person's lawful use or enjoyment of the building or land. How does me exercising my First Amendment constitutionally protected right interfere with anybody's lawful use or enjoyment of this building? I promise you, I told these guys, call Tim Hudspeth. It's gonna save you guys from having to lose your qualified immunity over this. This is clearly established. The prosecutor of Salem of Marion County knows exactly what I'm doing, and he will tell you.
Here's the deal.
You do yourself a favor and speak with him.
I told you my first name. Can I at least get your first name so I'm not saying sir?
Respectfully, I'm not going to. You can just call me sir. I appreciate that.
Okay, sir, you're not allowed on the property. You're not allowed inside. Okay, you're trespassed. Okay, so you're
By
not
who?
allowed.
By who?
The Illinois Secretary of State.
So
You are
you're-
hereby trespassed.
so you're
And
not
now
gonna
as-
call
as
Tim
a, as a
Hudspeth?
state officer, right now I'm trespassing you from the property. Whether or not you have a right to be somewhere, the people who have this property have a right to trespass you.
Well, it's public property.
Yeah, but we can trespass you from this property, okay, because it's state property.
So you're just going to not even do yourself the favor and call Tim Hudspeth.
I called my sergeant. That's all I need to call.
But the prosecuting attorney of this county,
The
you're
Illinois
not willing to
Secretary of
count.
State policy dictates
Okay.
exactly what I gave you.
Well, respectfully, I'm trying to help you here, right?
And-
Because
and
I'm not.
respectfully-
You're
and-
misinformed.
And
I've already
sorry.
been through this in the area,
I
in
understand.
Marion County, with Tim Hudspeth.
I understand.
Okay. No, you don't understand, or you don't care.
I appreciate what you have to say.
I don't feel like you do, because you're trying to violate my rights, and you're not even willing to go through any single route to rectify your mistake right now. So under the authority of who?
The Illinois Secretary of State Police.
Because it's going to come down on yourself personally and your department.
You have the number for our general counsel. For
I
the Secretary
don't
of
need
State.
counsel to exercise my constitutionally given rights.
Yeah, I understand that. So I'm
So
gonna
you
ask
just
to
don't
leave the
care
property,
then?
okay?
So you
And
just don't care?
Are you refusing to identify yourself?
Absolutely.
Okay. So I need a fingerprint check.
Is your body camera on?
It is on. Everybody's.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir. So, are you refusing to leave the property
Am I going to be arrested if I
Yes,
don't leave?
you will.
Under what authority?
under the authority of the Illinois Secretary of State Police?
So, because I've
The
never...
authority given to me by the state of Illinois.
Okay, so what exactly would happen?
Well, normally I would just write you a ticket and send you on your way for criminal trespass, okay?
But because
normally
I'm being
criminal-
so defiant, it's going to
Well,
escalate.
what it is, it's failure to identify. So I have to write a name on that ticket.
So you suspect me of a crime.
I do.
So I've been detained this whole time.
Right now you are, because you're refusing to leave the property.
So if I leave,
If
I just walk away right now, then what?
then I'm going to let you walk away, because I don't want to write you a ticket. I don't want to take you to jail. If you stay
Okay,
on this property any longer, then I am going to have to put handcuffs on you and take you to the jail.
Well, I don't
and
want
fingerprint
that.
you. I don't want that either, because
it seems like you do.
no, I don't.
You're not even willing to go down an avenue that I've given
you.
you.
What time I get off work? 4 o'clock. 4:16.
Nobody's
I don't
forcing
really
you to
want
violate my rights right now, sir.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
You don't even do yourself the favor of calling him, though. Like
I
I'm
called my
obviously.
sergeant. That's all I need to call. And I provided you documentation from our legal counsel as far as a
Would
number
either one
for
of
to
you be
call.
willing to call Tim Hudspeth?
This is Secretary of State property. Secretary of State is.
And I just read you the statute that he was trying
And I
to
just told you.
cite me with.
And I just told
so
you what I have to
nobody's
say.
willing to even save yourselves the qualified
Kind of.
immunity.
From what I'm gathering, we're kind of in an impasse, right?
Well, yeah, because I'm
you have-
exercising rights and you're violating
Yeah.
rights. That's the
I'm
impasse.
sorry you feel that way. So right now you are on state property, okay? So, and I am asking you to leave. If you fail to leave, then you will be charged for criminal trespass.
What is that? A book and release, or is it down to the jail? You hold me for the weekend,
Well, as
or
of
what?
right now, you're failing to identify.
Okay.
So if you
So we're
fail to-
stacking charges
yeah.
for exercising
so,
rights.
So if you fail to identify, then you're going to be taken in and fingerprinted so I can get your identity. So then I can write you the ticket and then you can be released.
How does that work? You guys beat me into oblivion until I'm willing to, until you can forcefully, I mean, because
Why would
so
you-
if
why
I'm,
would you say beat you into oblivion? Why would you use terminology?
well, because I'm not willing to identify, so I'm not going to be willing to fingerprint, right? So just because you put me in handcuffs and put me in a car and take me somewhere, I'm supposed to just be willing to
Well, the problem that we have
waive
here
my
is-
rights now?
is so criminal trespass is just a ticket. That's all it is.
Right.
But whenever you start failing to identify and stuff like that, what name are we going to put on the ticket if you're not willing to identify?
Well, it's not a ticket, though. It's not criminal trespass. I just read him the statute. He's not willing to listen. I will read you the statute if you want.
Because you're refusing. Because
pull-
we gave you the opportunity to leave and now you're not doing it.
I don't need. You should give me the opportunity to exercise my constitutional rights by recording in a public space, respectfully.
I understand what you're saying.
So you just don't care then?
I understand what you're saying. Secretary of State wants you off of their property.
So they trump the United States Constitution? I'm just asking. I mean, if you believe that's true, then you can say that. I'm not gonna hold it too much against you. I don't believe that's true. I'm not here to fight anybody, but I am standing up for our rights. This is it. If you guys are not willing to call Tim Hudspeth, the Marion County prosecuting attorney, it'll go directly to his desk, will it not? Am I wrong?
Not necessarily.
So where would it go then?
It could go to his voicemail. He's a busy guy.
Come on.
I called the state.
You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna drop the charges immediately. He's gonna review the body camera. He's gonna drop the charges immediately. And then we're gonna start litigating it. And I don't wanna do that, man. I've been having a good day.
The problem that you're going to run into is, as of right now, I'm telling you to leave.
I promise you. You're
the
not,
manager wants you to leave.
they don't have that right.
The manager of this facility.
Oh, I promise
does
you
not
they don't have the right. We've already been down
So-
this.
so if
with
somebody
Tim
comes in-
Hudspeth himself, he's already tried this. And,
So
and
if somebody
he,
comes in here and causes an issue, the
I'm not
manager-
causing an issue.
Right now you are, because you're not leaving.
I'm exercising a constitutionally protected activity, sir. That if that's causing an issue to you, I'm sorry that you feel that way. That's not very American, nor is it very oath that you honored to uphold to the Constitution of you. You all swore an oath to uphold the Constitution, and nobody here, 25% of us that were standing here care about that. You guys realize that? That's me. So I'm not trespassing. I'm not refusing to identify. I'm not failing to leave. I'm none of them things. I'm a free man. So am I still being detained?
I got some clarification for you, buddy. Okay. So you are allowed inside, just not recording, okay? So as of right now, you're not being trespassed from the property, okay? But you can't be inside recording. You can be outside recording, okay? But you can't be inside recording. You understand?
So when I go inside to file my FOIA request,
If you're recording, then we're gonna have some issues, because I already told you not to go inside without recording.
what kind of issues?
Because I told you once not to go inside recording. So then it's trespassing, because then
Okay.
you're doing something that I told you not to.
Okay. And that's lawful. As far as you're under the impression that you're not willing to investigate any further,
Yeah,
that's lawful.
Do you have any questions?
I don't have a question. I'm trying to educate and I'm making a statement that this is lawful, and I'm really just asking that you heed my advice and call the local attorney here who's already done his due diligence and investigated for you guys, that I'm good to go. If you're not willing to do that, then I guess you deserve the litigation that's going to follow. That's just the bottom line. You're going to be stripped of your qualified immunity.
Attorney, that lets me. He advised me that's a public place. You can be in here. We cannot trespass you.
Thank you.
So,
Swagler?
with that being
Detective
said,
Swagler?
Detective Swagler.
Appreciate it.
What began as a simple First Amendment audit at a DMV quickly escalated when employees called police over a man peacefully recording inside a public building. Officers insisted he was trespassing, but the auditor repeatedly cited state law and urged them to verify it with the county prosecutor before making an arrest. After a lengthy standoff, one supervisor finally made the call. The prosecutor confirmed the auditor was within his rights, forcing officers to back down. Despite avoiding an unlawful arrest, not a single official admitted they were wrong or apologized for trying to remove a citizen from a public facility for exercising a constitutional right.
How you doing? This is what I was waiting on, a marked unit to go by. I'm gonna get.
Help you with something.
No, thank you. I'm good to go. I'm just a
Well, I'm
journalist.
just curious why you're taking pictures of police cars inside the gate and coming out of the gate.
I just want to get him going by. I'm a journalist gathering content for a story.
I'm sorry?
Journalist gathering content for a story.
Really? Which organization do you work for?
Rather not answer any questions.
Do you have any ID on you, sir?
Do you have any identification?
That doesn't.
By the way, you don't have my permission to tape me, but
That's
you
fine.
can.
I'm taking you.
That's fine.
I don't need your permission. Do I need your permission?
Yes, you do.
Really? Why?
Yeah, because Florida is a second party state. You need two parties to consent to a videotape.
Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and keep recording anyway.
Okay.
Do I have your consent?
No.
Okay. Do I have your consent? No? Okay. Well, I'm going to keep recording anyway.
Okay.
Do you have any ID on you?
Am I being detained? I'm free to go.
Do you
Well,
have any ID on you?
we are conducting an investigation.
Did you read that card?
Because your conduct, sir,
Can you hand that
Sir?
card to him, please?
sir.
I've explained to you I'm a journalist gathering content for a story.
However,
I'm seeking B-roll footage of a marked unit leaving the
if
gate.
you ask us, we'd be happy to provide that for you.
Well, I'd rather just wait for one to come by naturally and just get it.
Well, it's a suspicious conduct for somebody to go ahead and videotape police cars behind the gate and waiting for them to come out, only because of what's happened in past experience. So it would not be unusual for us to say, hey, what are you doing?
Right. I understand. I'm a journalist gathering content for a story.
Okay. Do you have any identification to prove who you
Can
are?
you hand that to him so he can see it too, please?
Does that
so
have
you
who
can,
your
It
identification
doesn't
is?
say who you are. It says
Can I
you
have
invoke
that?
your rights.
Can I have that? Yes, that's what it says.
Okay, are
Can
you
read
familiar
this?
with Terry versus Ohio,
Can you read this?
1968?
Am I being detained?
Yes, you are.
For what reason?
We are now conducting an investigation to find out what you're doing here.
For what am I doing that's suspicious?
Well, when you're taking pictures of police
Is that
officers,
illegal?
Well, if
Can I
you're
have your
looking-
name and badge number? Your name and badge number?
Sure.
What's your name and badge number?
However, if I'm going to answer your question first.
Okay.
If you are taking pictures of people behind this gate,
Did you see me taking pictures of people behind the
yeah,
gate?
yes, I did.
Did you?
I just drove out and said, God, I wonder why that guy's taking pictures of
Right.
us behind the gate.
I'm a journalist gathering content for a story. At this point, I'd like
Okay.
to be free to go. I'm not answering any questions.
Well,
And,
I think it's suspicious activity considering
Okay.
there are all kinds of threats out there against police officers in this police department.
Is
that's
filming illegal?
Is gathering intelligence? Yes, it could be.
Gathering
So
intelligence.
it's worth doing an investigation and say, hey, who is this person? Why are they so interested? Is there some service we can provide for them?
No thanks, I'm good.
Well, we have a public information officer if you'd like to talk to him.
I just like to get raw footage on the streets.
So your desire is to look at police cars, find out who's going on the street and who's not.
Journalists gathering content for Storia.
Well, I'm just asking you, is that what you
I was
said?
getting B-roll footage of the marked unit. I was just waiting on a marked unit to leave or come in.
Do you have any identification to say that you're a journalist?
Do I need identification?
Usually journalists, that's a normal thing that a journalist would say, yes, I have, absolutely
I'm a
have
correspondent
identification.
for Photography is Not a Crime.
Which company?
For Photography is Not a Crime.
I'm sorry, can't
Photography is Not a Crime out of Miami.
Okay. So who do you work for there?
Carlos Miller.
Who?
Carlos Miller.
Does he have a phone number? Can we contact him to verify?
Am I free to go? I'd just like to be free to go. I'm getting tired of this. You guys have a nice day. If I'm not being detained, I'll see you later. But I'd like your name and badge number first.
Officer Agata.
What's your name?
Part-time officer. 14743.
Okay.
Officer Einiger, you're not free to film me.
Yeah, you really
Can I have your
don't
name and badge number, sir?
Your permission. You don't have my permission to film me, sir.
Can I have your name and badge number, sir?
You give me
your name first, and I'll give you mine.
I'd like to remain silent. May I have your name and badge
I'd
number?
like to remain silent.
You are obligated by policy to tell
Give me
me.
your name and ID number, and we're going to ask you to just carry on, move on about your business, sir. Because your conduct is now suspicious to me.
All right. I've already told you I'm a journalist.
Yeah. You already told me that.
No,
However, you're here. In my mind, I have to at least be sated to say, is he carrying on journalism? Because you haven't shown me that you're a journalist. You haven't proved anything to say, yeah, I'm a journalist, other than you have a camera. 2, is it unusual for people to gather intelligence on police departments to do nefarious acts? And the answer is yes.
It's almost like you wanted this to happen.
I would say. That's just my opinion. However, give him your name and number.
I was waiting for a marked unit to go by, and I was done with what I was doing.
I saw a couple go by, sir, before I pulled out of the gate.
Yeah, but none of them were marked, though. They were just like plain.
I saw a marked unit go out in front of me. So I've got to say to myself, are you really looking for footage, or are you looking to do something nefarious?
Okay.
And every time I've asked you that,
I'm a journalist gathering content.
Yeah, which I find that to be questionable at best.
And every journalist I've dealt with, it's at least provided me their name and identification of where they work for.
And the actual company, what did you say the company
Photography is Not a Crime.
Photography is not
out of Miami, Carlos Miller.
Carlos
Miller.
Yes,
Yes,
Does he have a phone number, sir?
I do, but I don't have it off the top of my head. I'd have to stop recording.
Oh, you don't have it off the... But that's a company you work for, right?
Let me go. Am I free to go?
Yeah, because now you're being cornered. I get it.
Yeah. Bye, guys. Have a good day.
What began as a routine public records request at a police department quickly escalated after an independent journalist started recording outside the station. Although staff inside respected his right to film, responding officers saw the camera very differently. Claiming his behavior was suspicious, officers detained the journalist, demanded identification, questioned his credentials, and even insisted he needed their permission to record them. The journalist repeatedly asserted his constitutional rights, refused to identify himself, and maintained that filming police from a public space is not a crime. After several minutes of questioning, officers ultimately let him leave without charges. But before it was over, a patrol car followed behind him, leaving the encounter with one lingering question. Was this a legitimate investigation, or simply another attempt to discourage someone from recording the police?
Hi, can I help you with something?
I'm sorry?
Can I help you with something?
No, I'm all set. Thank you.
Are you with a vendor?
I'm sorry?
Are you with a company?
Oh yeah, I do work for a company. I'm with the First Amendment Protection Agency.
Okay, we just got a little concerned.
Oh yeah, no worries. I'm just out here. I'm stress testing the First Amendment right to record out here in public and seeing if people respect the First Amendment right to public photography and the freedom of press out here today. Do you support the First Amendment?
Of course.
Awesome. Cool. Good to hear.
All right. This is private property though?
Yeah, no, the bank. I'm not going. I have no intention of going inside the bank at all. I'm going to stay right here on the public passageway.
You're also not speaking to our customers at all.
Oh, I mean, that's protected by the First Amendment too.
Just disturbing the peace, I guess, is really the...
Well, obviously, like, don't run outside the crosswalks, don't eat the yellow snow. I know how to live life, yeah.
Perfect. Just wanted to double check.
Yep, thank you. Well, thank you for supporting our First Amendment today. I really can't hear you.
I'd rather you not be taking my picture and stuff here.
Oh, I'm just videoing.
Yeah, I'd rather you not. I'd rather not.
Well, what I'm actually out here doing, I'm stress testing the First Amendment right to record and seeing how people respect the freedom of the press out here on a public sidewalk. Do you support the First Amendment?
I do.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Do you support my right to privacy?
Well, I do, but not in public. There is no expectation of privacy in public, ma'am.
Interesting concept. But
I'm sorry, you've what?
I said interesting concept. I understand. What
Well, it's not really a concept, that's the law.
But yeah, I just would rather not be.
Well, I understand. I'd rather people not come out here wearing pink shirts. It's not really my favorite color, but they still do it. It's still their right to do so.
Interesting.
All right. Well,
All right, well, good luck with you.
thank you very much. Thank you for your support. How's it going? I'm out here stress testing the First Amendment right to record in public.
Oh, okay, because it's a bank, so.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm on the public sidewalk. Yeah.
They might, if somebody sees you, they might think, you know, robbery. So they're just
Robbery? Now, why would you think that?
no, because people case out banks sometimes.
People case out bank. Did you know? Now listen.
I'll be recording me.
Oh no, I definitely am. But so let me ask you a question. Okay. All right. Have a good one. How's it going, man? Nothing much. I'm just out here stress testing the First Amendment right to record in public. Do you support the First Amendment? Yes? You do support the First Amendment or no? Okay. Unfortunate. Oh, no kidding. I wonder if he's going to talk to the bank.
What's up?
How you guys doing?
Good, how are you?
Not too bad. Doing great.
What's going on today?
Oh, nothing really. Just out here stress testing the First Amendment right to record in public and seeing who supports the freedom of the press as part of the First Amendment. You support the freedom? You support the First Amendment of the United States Constitution?
So you could see me putting in my ATM numbers with that camera.
Well, that was a yes or a no question. The box is about that big, and that answer was like that big. So, do you support? Okay, I'm gonna end our conversation there. So, yeah, as I'm doing, I'm standing out here on the public sidewalk and stress testing the First Amendment right to record here in public today. Do you support the First Amendment?
I do.
Awesome. First, that's awesome because you're sworn in to uphold the. And I'm glad that you're out here upholding the oath that you took to uphold the Constitution and the amendments to it. Thank you very much. And what was your name and badge number, by the way?
Sergeant Collins, S4. First name's Brian. Sergeant
Sweet.
Brian Collins.
Brian Collins. Thank you very much.
What's your name, bud?
I don't usually give it. I usually like to stay private.
Nice to meet you, bud.
Thank you very much. Well, it was nice to meet you too.
Okay. Hey, you have a good day, okay?
Yep, you as well.
What's your name?
I like I said, I'm going to stay private and I'm going to discontinue the conversation with you.
Who do you represent?
I represent the United States people.
Oh, really? Yeah, okay. I don't think you should be videotaping.
He has a right to. He's in a public space. He has a right to videotape anybody.
Thank you, Mr. Brian Collins.
So he could stand outside my house and videotape. Huh?
This is the reaction that they look for. This is what they
No,
want.
see that's completely false because what I do is I go out and try to educate people. And that right there is what continues the divide between the people and first off the police and second of all between people, normal people and Karens like yourselves who want to come over here and strong arm people off of property that are simply expressing the very First Amendment to the United States Constitution.
You represent the amendment, but you don't want to give us your name.
Absolutely, yeah.
Why not?
Because why am I going to sit here and give you my name?
Let's just go. Have fun harassing elderly people. You frickin'
Well, this is not what I'm doing.
You are. You have this poor woman. You are such an asshole.
There we go, baby.
Poor woman all upset.
Well, thank you, Mr. Brian Collins. We appreciate your professionalism and your knowledge on the topic today, man. Have a good one. You as well. And another one. Hey, can you just get me his name and badge number as well, just so I know who responded?
Anthony Ciccone. What's your badge number? 14.
14. Sweet. Thanks, guys. That's what the United States Constitution is. This poor lady is so upset over a telephone. Another cam back. Hey, we appreciate you standing up for the First Amendment today in public. Thank you very much. We appreciate your activism.